Hello guys, this is Sethonan, this is DC Legends, and this is the Daily Grind. Um, After making that very pessimistic video on raid bosses, I haven't changed my mind, I still think they're lame, but I'm just going to show you real quick how to climb the leaderboard for this. Well, this is an alliance boss, so I'm going to give it a try. I can kill it on my own. That's way too much damage. Well, too much HP that the boss has. So maybe if I had my Wonder Woman Gear 11, it will be easier to tackle these low-level alliance bosses. So it pretty much goes like this. You don't get additional points from using the featured characters, they just have better stats. In this case, Superman has 5 times his normal stats, and Wonder Woman DOJ has 3 times her normal stats. And as you can see, there's a big difference between them. It's way more pronounced the more energy you use. But using 3 energy for this low level boss, it's just too much. Makes it way too easy, but it's just too much. Even though I have single-handedly made the points for my alliance today, maybe they aren't playing, they don't have access to the game right now, and that's why they are not playing. But I can give them a good head start with this. Like that. So I'm gonna be MVP for this boss. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Because some people are already wondering how to score big with the solo raid bosses. Well, like I said in the other video, it's all about using gold, because you come here and it doesn't really matter if you speed force a heroic node or a normal node. So if you want to maximize your chances of spawning, see, a raid boss, you go to a stage 1, whatever node, just pick the last one, because it has a chance to drop a green ring. Depending on the level of your boss, if it's level 10 or below, just use 1 point of energy. If it's between level 10 and level 40, use 2 points of energy, and between 45-50, depending on how you do, but 50 and above, go with the 3 energy and hope that you can kill it. Why? Because the boss from level 15 and below only gives you back a single energy point. But level 15 and above, it gives you back the 2 energy points you're going to use. And I'm theorizing, I haven't reached that point yet. Above 50, it should give back at least 3 points. And the bosses are really tied to your reward level. So the more you play, the higher level bosses you are going to spawn for your solo endeavors. So this is again all about who has the disposition and the deep pockets to fund a gold rush. Why? Well, in order to maximize your points with the solo raid bosses, you pretty much have to solo them. I have seen Kage and several others sharing their level 90 bosses, but I suspect that's because of the time involved killing said bosses. But nothing stops you from just spending your energy on your same boss. In that way, all the points are for you, like this. This is a level 35 boss. It's going to be like 500,000 points. Well, almost 400,000. And as you see, I get back normal energy. I got back my raid boss energy. So I'm even on the energy spent and the energy that comes in. So you do that, and then you come back again to stage 1 and just speed force until you get another raid boss, while accruing green rings in the process. It can take 20 or even 30 energy, doesn't matter. Sometimes it will spawn on the first one, and you just keep playing like this. So what's better? Spend the 3 points of energy only if you don't have any of the featured characters built up. Because you can pretty much, if you have Superman, just use Superman and bring somebody else who can buff him. And that's the reason I chose Swampy, because he gives critical ops, and Superman has a massive damage increase when he performs a critical hit. And for example, since I'm using 2 energy points, 2 raid energy points, he now has a 3 times multiplier, plus or times by his feature character 5 times multiplier for 15 times his normal stats. That's for HP from the looks of it, and that's for damage, strength and whatnot. HP, resistances, defense, everything is multiplied by 15. So he becomes a damage dealer. Just like that. Almost 3 million raid points. And this is just starting to become stupid. So there are some rewards that are pretty much worth it. So far I have only spent 500 gold on Alliance raid energy. But really the points are on the solo, and the rewards are not that good for all the money that you have to spend. The solo rewards are just purple essence and some XP agent level 5, and it's only really interesting from top 20 and above. Below that, you are pretty much better off farming Heroic 8 and saving some gold to farm the purple essence on Wednesday and Saturday. Well, for the purple essence, maybe from top 100, it's interesting. If not, there's no point in trying to do this all day. And the Alliance rewards, well, you are going to spend a lot more than that gold trying to reach number 1 and trying to reach top 10. I'm certain of that. Unless you have a really well-oiled machine in your alliance with tons of people. So this is pretty much for whales. It's making the reach richer, even though the gameplay is boring. Because yeah, so far nobody is really playing, and for example, I have single-handedly brought my alliance to top 200. So If this keeps up in 18 hours, if we can keep that, we are going to get 1000 gold and 30 speed force. So yeah, but pretty much not worth it to compete for this. It's kind of garbage. Just look. Um, well, maybe the alliances from defeating these bosses is kind of worth it, but no, I don't see it. I'm just finding out the limits, just how much gold is going to take me to reach those 100 million raid points, but I suspect it takes quite a bit of gold, since you have to keep spamming missions like this. Oh wow, my first level 56. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna close, whatever, I'm going to use the 3 times multiplier just to ensure that I defeat this guy in one go. Because if you use 3 energy points, Superman starts doing like half a million HP damage without being buffed. So let's see. Yeah, 300. So now let's give him a bit of buffs. With a critical, that would have been almost 800,000. So let's go check that out. And a single gear 11 Cancer Girl can do more damage on a critical anyways, so yeah, I'm not fascinated by how this thing is turning out. Look, that was 800,000. There you go. My first level 56 raid boss. And well, I have one bonus energy because I solo it. That's 620,000 raid points after the multipliers. 50 energy points and 40,000 essence. So well, at least it's a way to make more money. So they did everything backwards. They put the money sink first and then they gave you a way to make money to make use of the money sink. Here. Seriously guys, I just don't understand these game devs at all. So it looks like they fixed that downloading content bullshit that has been going on for almost a year now. So what else? So there you are. I'm nearing top 100 with less than a day of play. And well, it's just a matter of keeping at it. Keep spending energy. I guess eventually it evens out. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have a surplus energy. So let's just do this one and I close the video to lay it up to you. Like, really, I'm not satisfied with this gaming mode. at all. It's just so trite. Like, yeah, it's nice carrots on a stick, but it's still carrots on a stick, and it's still about who has the biggest credit line to buy gold, to buy energy, to keep getting the bosses down. So, you wanna know what alliance is gonna end up number one? It's gonna be Court of Owls, or it's gonna be Justice League, whatever it is those guys call themselves. And that's just based on sheer number of players and just the fact that they are all spending. And they have big spenders. So whatever competition that you thought that this was going to be, or maybe if you thought that, like I did, naively, that this was going to be a boss that you were going to need several alliances just to tackle them. Well, that's not the case. It's all about me, and here's my credit card, and I'm going to spend. And I'm top 100 in less than 2 hours. So I suspect later in the evening, after the server reset, when the higher... Oh, there's the Loth. Hi, the Loth. And Gaoler should be around here somewhere. So I believe he's in Europe, so not his game time, not his usual game time, but yeah, whatever. So now I will, if I keep this up, I will get 35 of each XP Agent 5 and 17,000 purple essence. So if I make it to top 60, that's just another 1,000. So I don't know, it depends on the cost. So if you are going to spend gold on this just for the purple essence, I will have to do the math because Ogre is no longer playing this. But I don't think it's a good return of investment in gold. Because for 1,000 gold, you can run 10 times the last node of Lord of the Unliving, and that's almost 25,000 purple essence. So it really depends on what you enjoy more. So that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll close the video here, and if you have any doubt or any suggestion about this game, leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So that's all for today, and we'll be seeing each other next time. And well, just keep grinding on. There's nothing else to do. So bye.